Hey everybody, Chase here with Pursuit of Happiness. Back again with another demonstration of our AI counselor in progress. This is a super early build. Um, this is before any of our training data, but we have given it the task of saying that it's a professional counselor, and its job in this session that I'm going to demonstrate is that it will help a patient with a homework assignment. And it's important to note that these are not canned responses. We have not programmed these responses into this software in any way. So I haven't even thought of what I'm going to say to it. I'm just going to act like I'm a patient interacting with it, and it's just going to respond on the fly. So let's see how it does. So, all right. So I need help with my homework assignment. Okay, so let's say the patient's young, say it's a kid, they don't know what it's called, so let's see if they can describe it. Okay, let's see. Sweet, great question. Future versions, we might um, have the system programmed to know in advance what the actual homework assignment is. But this is good. It seems like it's prompting the patient, so let's see if we can get um, where we're trying to go. So the homework I'm imagining in my head is systematic desensitization, which is something that we would um, assign patients to quite a bit if they had like a phobia or an anxiety over a certain situation. So the way that it works is that the patient will write out in rank order the things that they fear, starting with something like a situation that would be the least fearful, and then ending with whatever is the most fearful situation. Okay. Um, and so I'm just trying to think of a situation that we've seen. So we have lots of kids who get into um, dangerous situations, and then they'll develop an irrational fear of something that relates to the situation. So, like one that I can think of, a kid was afraid of a car, of getting in cars because there was something that happened to them, and it happened in a car. Um, should also mention maybe stuff is all on the fly, man. Okay, so um, we'll say my dad hit my mom in the car, and then um, we crashed. Okay. So this is definitely what we want it to continue to do is encourage patients to talk to counselors. So this is good. So it's prompting me to think about different fears that I have, asking questions in order to get me to rank them in some kind of order. So, like, let's say that was my situation. What specific situations related to the car? Okay, so we got that. Bad experiences, thoughts or feelings came up. That's wonderful because we'll want to have a counselor or this AI counselor eventually analyze those thoughts and feelings later. Related to specific aspects of driving, such as going too fast. Okay. Okay, so this is good. So this breaks it down a little bit for the patient. So instead of coming up with a list ranked already, just write down a bunch of fears and then we can rank them later on, which is a good helper. Okay, so let's see what else it's saying. Okay. Um, Trying to imagine a kid being a little bit difficult. So let's see how the system responds to this. Get stuck. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Think, think, think. This might be a short video. All right. So, yeah. There we go. Okay. So, yeah. So that's a pretty good list, I guess. At least to start, something that you could give a counselor and they could help you to work through it. on. So this is kind of how the system works. This is without any of our training data, by the way. So this is just the system, a large language model just reacting to a user, and it's just got a role assigned to it. One of the roles that we did assign to it was to make sure that it continues to prompt the patient, to make sure it's asking them questions, and to make sure that they understand what's going on. So it looks like it's kind of trailed off doing that here. But we're going to work on it. And so this is just a little bit of a demonstration.